live on YouTube, the most fabulous Google product in the world. YouTube, the ingenious algorithm of our lives. YouTube. I remember when it was born. If you don't know, you can go to on YouTube, there's a channels, I think. And the very first uploads I ever gave, what was then called Google Video. It was called Google Video, and you'd upload to Google Video, right? 2007. So this is before YouTube as a construct existed. So what are the reasons why I'm trying to clear some space here that's not censored? Is because I've been around doing free press longer than YouTube has existed. So it's offensive to hear from you that something I put up is somehow broken the rules. And you're doing that to everyone who doesn't have the wherewithal like I have to stand up to you. I mean, we'd have to... The beauty of going to work for Pacifica was that, George Carlin, the lawsuit to the Supreme Court, the context of being allowed to say civilly protest, which leads to other things like Ellsberg and Snowden. I mean, free Snowden, it's ridiculous what we're doing. The USA, our problem now is hypocrisy, you get it, right? Like, instead of standing down and being graceful, these clowns have flipped the 9/11 into gross capitalist face and brutish military might with no discourse intellectually about what we would be sending our boys into. That's such a 20th century. We're sending our boys into the... All that is just nonsense. It's of a previous generation that does not apply because of the digital generation, all right? Now here, mtk-on-the-mic has already birthed terminology for this. Credited in 2005, you can listen to it, the First Contact Project, where a Japanese woman who was 51 that I was interviewing, that I dropped the mic on, she was saying, oh yeah, that's why, we think of our... Oh, she was telling me about her youth, right? Her two sons. And their facility with computers in 2005. Pre-social media, right? There's no Facebook, there's no IG, there's no TikTok. And her kids are like 20 and 17, right? And she's 51. And she goes, oh yeah, that's why we in Japanese, we call them a new species. And I went, wait, what? A new species, Shinjinrui. The Japanese in 2005 were already calling the digital generation a new species. And so I coined the term, hi, one viewer, you're gone. I coined the term Homo sapiens digitalis. Homo sapiens digitalis. Homo sapiens, we're all Homo sapiens, but digitalis, that's the digital generation. And right now we're... In the United States, you're going to have an election between a, septuagenarian and an octogenarian. And they're both kind of lame old men. That's what's going on. The digital generation needs to... Hey, one viewer. I'm live in Bangkok. Can you comment? I don't even know how to set up the phone to where I can read if you're commenting. But I can see that you exist. Hello, viewer. It's MTK on the MIC live in Bangkok. It's morning. The sun is just rising here. You want to see some Bangkok skyline? Isn't that cool? It's really lovely here in the morning, if I'm honest. The Thais get up late. They're like, 11 o'clock is good here. I like that. It's their style. Oh, my one viewer's gone. But it is interesting to be live in Bangkok. I am MTK on the MIC, reflecting on freedom of speech. The United States, where everybody's doing their Thankstaking holiday. It's Thankstaking holiday, right, over there in the United States. Hello, one viewer. Are you back? Good to see you. Just thinking about the Thankstaking holiday. Is that what it is over there in the States? I call it Thankstaking because he came, took everything, and then said thanks. There wasn't really a lot of giving going on in that. Bye, one viewer. That was one viewer. I like it, though. I'm standing on my terrace. I'm standing on the terrace, and I'm able to go live from Bangkok. I lack material, though, sadly. We were talking about free speech and George Carlin and the 7 dirty words and the Supreme Court case and how cool it was to be on Pacifica, because Pacifica certainly gave me the largest audience I've ever had. Is that correct? I'm trying to think. No. On Taiwan, probably ICRT gave me the largest audience I ever had. Intercontinental Radio Taiwan. Was it a CIA front? I mean, it felt like it. I was a 20-year-old, doing sports. I covered the Taiwan baseball team. I covered the Taiwan Olympic cycling team for ICRT, and I did the morning sports show, which started with it was drive time in the morning in Taipei, and I was Carter Ryan. That was my handle. Carter Ryan with the morning sports show. And the music was Jimi Hendrix, Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire. I mean, actually, the way the track starts is with the drummer, I forget his name. Shit, escapes me. And good morning. It's Carter Ryan with the Morning Sports Report. Now, with that sports show, most people who spoke English on the island were getting the news or sports that had happened in the USA overnight. And hello, one viewer. We're talking about, I was on the air in ICRT on Taiwan in the 90s, and I'm remembering how the Jordan move, by one viewer, the Jordan move, the famous Jordan move in the paint where he switches hands from right to left and lays it up and in. I was the first person to tell people about that on Taiwan in the morning, because I was up at 2 a.m. watching it and then reporting on it for the station. The greatest World Series I ever watched in 40 years, the Twins Braves, I was on the air for that. And that audience, if we're being honest, so it's the English-speaking audience of Taiwan in 1991, right? Had to be like 7 million, 10 million, who knows? 10 million, we could say safely. 3 million, we could say safely. 10 million, maybe. So other than that, Pacifica was the largest audience I ever had. And now we live in a time where we don't need networks, so Pacifica's failing. Everybody's failing. All the bigs are failing, which is good, I think. And you shouldn't support big corporate media. What's the point? Better buy a mic. I just bought this killer little mic thing. Buy a mic, fly to Bangkok, and start broadcasting is my opinion. Hey, 10 minutes, I'm out.